Hi guys, today I'll be showing you my version of Yema Tart. For the tart shell, we need 100 grams of butter, 200 grams of plain flour, 60 grams of icing sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg. Begin by mixing the room temperature butter, then add the icing sugar. Add the salt, the vanilla, one egg, and finally the plain flour. Give it a mix until they all come together. At this point, I'm gonna use my hand to lightly knead the dough. Then we're gonna form this into a ball. Cover it with cling wrap and let it sit in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes. Just like so. So while the dough is resting in the fridge, we're gonna work on the tart mold. It is important to put or lightly grease the tart mold with butter so that the tart will not stick into it. After about 30 minutes, we're ready to prepare the tart shell. So I have about 15 grams of the dough that I lightly pressing into the tart shell, making sure that you're getting into all the crevices of the tart mold, just like this. And then using a fork, prick some hole so that the steam will come out while it's baking. One more time. So we're gonna bake this in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. This is double the amount of Yema. So you're only gonna need half of this recipe. I'll write down the correct amount in the description box below. But basically, we need butter, egg yolks, peanuts, cornstarch, lemon rind, water, evaporated milk, and condensed milk. First thing we need to do is to dilute the cornstarch into the water, just like this. In a pot, preferably non-stick, we're gonna combine all the ingredients except for the butter. So add in the condensed milk, the egg yolks, lemon rind, evaporated milk, and the diluted corn flour. When you turn on the heat, first you need to use the whisk to mix everything vigorously. You have to keep on stirring this non-stop, so just to make sure that the egg yolks will not curdle. Once it thickens up like this, we can add the butter. It is important to know when to stop cooking the yema, because if it gets too thick, there's no way that you can put this in your tart shell. Now, this is the consistency that I am looking for. I'm gonna turn off the heat here and transfer this into a bowl. I cook this for about 30 to 40 minutes. But again, you're looking for this consistency. So I scoop in about a teaspoon of the yema into the tart shell, and then I'm lightly tapping it just to flatten the mixture. Just like so. And then this is an optional ingredients. I've got some peanuts that I lightly crushed. And then once everything is done, I'm gonna place this back in the oven at 155 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. That will completely set the yema. And this is what it looks like after 15 minutes in the oven. Let it cool down completely before unmolding it. And this is our finished product. You should give this a try. It's really good. You will not be disappointed. Like, it doesn't look as pretty, but the taste is really good. And if you don't have a tart shell, you can use your mini muffin tin just like this. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.